about 15 years ago, no more, 18 years ago, we make a renovation of a tank of petrol. We make a very small entrance, big and smaller, 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 and you come inside with a very small door, and after that you arrive inside is 50 meters for 80 meters bigger. The motion, we try to play with this historical reason. We don't discover nothing. If you analyze the history in your temples, in the old construction, in the cave, in Rome, all the civilization try to prepare the people for going inside to the space. And when it's the 15th anniversary of the tank, the association of the tank tell to us, please, can you make a symbol for us? And we take the decision of make a ring. You know, this is the tank, this is the entrance. And for here, the diamonds go out like a culture center. And we think on the ring like a wall. It's a concrete wall. And inside there is, the steel is inside. And it's in fact like this, but like a wall. The concrete is 2,400. No, normally we work 300, 400, no. This is 2,400. And this is, you can understand here how we work there. This is the position of the tank. This is a machine for make bread that you reused for make the concrete. We make in our office 150 rings, all the collection. This is a very old project, but I want that you can know that we can, this is very important because you have like a small rocks where you, and for go over, you need one stairs, and we put one stair. This is a very small project, but we love small things, big things. And this is a natural swimming pool. I make this swimming pool when I am very young. In fact, I work with one of the people. We make this swimming pool in 3 days. And the Atlantic go up and down 2.70 meters, and when the water is up, the water come inside. Every day, 2 times, they remove the water. It's no energy, only. And after that, about 2001, or I don't remember exactly, invite us to one international competition in Berlin. When we go to Berlin, the city hall, in 2000, no, they invite us to the city hall, and when we want water, we need to pay the water, because, and I have surprise, because this is not normal for me. And we are on the meeting, and if we want water, we go down, there is a machine, pay the water. Why? Because in this moment, German country is in bankruptcy. is at the end of the reunification, very, very bad conditions. And they won't open the river to the city, because before part of the river is the wall, invisible wall between east and west. And we go analysis, like all the architects, before the history, and we discover that before there is bathing-ship there. And when the water of the river come dirty, they take away this system. But we take a boat, painting, clean, put a waterproof membrane, and this is the swimming pool. We tried that the people used clean water inside to the dirty water. And then this is attraction. But why we won the competition? We won the competition for two reasons. One, because the city hall don't have money. And we are thinking in make something that maybe one private people can pay. And in fact, Falk, that is the owner and make the construction of that, is the owner of Arena near to Kreuzberg. They say, I want construction the swimming pool. And the swimming pool, the cost is 3 euros. For us, it's nothing. Why they pay this? Because here, they move sometimes about 3,500 people every day. The first people midday, another by afternoon, and on the night music, another type of people. And here is full of restaurant. The people come to the restaurant, and he make money. And for that, he paid the attraction. The attraction is the swimming pool. We make 2 botanic gardens. This is one, this is another one. This is my house. Now we are in a place like here. We need shadow. We are really protected. If we are in Poland, we need light, completely different, no? This is the atmosphere inside to my house. This is my lawyer. It's my wife. And this is in Lijan. This is for Mr. Fen invite to us to work in an amazing lake in Lijan. He lives in Sentosa, in Singapore, and he has 3 houses, and he won't convert just the 3 houses in one small resort. And this resort only have 4 beds. And they won't make a luxury resort. But we understand the luxury, no marble, no gold. It's just good because Lijan is full of carpenters. And the trees come, and we make a system. It's very simple. And this is the goal that we proposed to him. Just make a building through this beautiful landscape. The trees crossed the space for inside. This is a lot of years ago, and you can see our evolution. This is in Taipei, in Taiwan, for Mr. Tony Lu. And this is when athletic stadium is competition. 90% of our work comes from competition. Now it's coming a little change, and some people come to our office to Tenerife for see our work, and after that invite or make agreement with them for make a project. This is just one athletic stadium. Why we put the athletic stadium like that? Because from here is the north, the wind coming that way. This is a diameter. Diameter is a longer distance. This is the position. And from there to there, there is 36 meters of difference. We go there, take everything and put here. And for that, and the pedestrian way are very small. And we create, the ceiling is, in fact, is 1 square. You see, all the rocks that come from there, this is the square, and it's a cover who are the indoor and the people. And this is, look like a volcano, but in fact, the form is the form that helped to us to resolve the problem. This is the square. We extraction from here all the rocks, and for that we make the walls. And this is it's very simple. And I go to show to you something in relation with hatching that we are now interested in, that we work with one university, with Marisa Tejedor, and we try to make walls, fresh walls. We make the project inside to the rocks. Why? Because the place is like that, it's amazing. And it's one auditorium. We try to make a diffuse auditorium under landscape. And that's it. What happened in this island? This is a desert. It's volcano. This is ash. How can survive here this grape? Agriculture people, normally they are very clever. You know, this is vapor, this is water, humidity. They put the volcanic ash like that, and when the humidity arrives here, there is a condensation and the water comes down. And the grapes can survive for the condensation of the water. You know, it's a huge, look like a piece of art, but in fact, it's agriculture culture. Okay, we take our wall, this is volcanic ash, come the humidity, come the sun, the vapor, refresh the wall. We make a box, fresh box. After that come the grass. And you can see here one example. This happened in your country too. And this is one square, it's a competition that we want. And this is the square in a very small village. We take away this construction, and we discover that on the back there is this beautiful mountain, like this. This is the temple, this is the city hall, and here, this is the old square, and we take this away, and we try to open the square to this beautiful landscape. And often I explain, when I visit the first time, 20 years or more, the Taj Mahal in India, when you arrive to the back of Taj Mahal, you see this infinity square over India, like a wow, you can fly over India, no? And we try to impregnate our project. This is the square. And this is the stage. The section of the building is come down. This is a water museum. No glasses, and the water coming inside to the building. The water is coming under for the ramp, and you are inside like a water, if it's raining, of course, coming down through you. Light. This is our photographer, Simona Rota. She's very, very wonderful. Make a very nice photos. You know, light, shadow, that you know very well. Control the view, control the space. And this is the place. From the village, you only see the square. From in front, you think there is a lot of program under the square. And this is the square, and these are the stage. And you have this sensation that you are going to float. In fact, now everybody speaks about the infinity pool, but you speak, if you go to Taj Mahal, it's like the infinity pool. It's infinity square, but very, very old. And of course, we work for the society. The square in used, something that I can think before, happened there. And this is our church. We have, because we have in our culture, some priests are more rich, another, depends where you have the church. These church are more rich to the other one, and this is a poor priest. And he told to me, I want one church, but I don't have money for one church. Menis, why you don't make one level, and maybe in 10 years we make a second level? And I proposed after that, thinking in our office, why we don't make one chair in 4 pieces? When you have money, you can make 1. When you have more money, you can make 2. More money 3 and more money 4. In fact, the chair no is finished, because in Spain there is very strong recession. Now it's coming the end, I think so, but... And you remember again, compressed to the people come here, very narrow, compressed, and arrive there, oh, this is huge, and always light and shadow. And over here, there is a program. You see before, like a big piece, but after that, we have a social program here. The old people go to learn computers, class of music, guitars, formation, and this is a space inside. Completely empty, light and shadow. But now sometimes can the people, oh, I want one temple. And the people won't make a temple like we spend a lot of time in this project. We need time for make projects, make models, make photos on the model. Look now, something very easy, but it's a lot of work. Shadow, light, and this is... And this is a client that comes from Crimea. One day I am in my office and somebody called, I am here in Tenerife, I want to see to you. And it's Pavel. And Pavel came to our office, no? Our office, no, is very big. And arrived Pavel, and he said, tell to me, I am visit all your project on the island, I know a little your project outside. I want that you make our winery. And I have surprised because normally the client don't come too much because to our office, to Tenerife, you know, is very far. Normally we go to see the client, but in this case, the opposite. And he said, I am sommelier, I have one restaurant in Moscow, I really want to make amazing wine in Crimea, and I want that you make the box from the wine. But I said, but you want a box from the wine or you want a factory? And he told to me, of course, must be a factory. I want to produce a very good. And I arrived to Crimea, very wonderful, very young, maybe 35, really very young, and showed to me Crimea. It's amazing. It's full of caves, full of beautiful stones, really amazing country. You know, plastilina, drawings, Pavel. I think it's very important, the relation for all of us with, and for the student must know that the relation between client architect is a team. And if you don't have a team, you can make a good project. Must be good architect with a good client together. If not, it's very difficult. And I try to, this is me and this is Pavel. And he's like my engineer, my consulting, everything together. He's a very nice guy. And one of them is working is Pavel. He work on the land with the family. Is really impressed. And this is the beautiful landscape where he will make the winery. And winery, you know, is a factory. And we proposed to him make a factory. For here come the grapes, fermentation room, bottle rooms, barrels, storage to do, and the wine go out. This look a factory. And when you are down, you have a gap, and the light comes through the gap. You have the sensation that you are really down, but this is not true. You are only a few meters down. But after that, we start to move the pieces, because now can the feeling. The pieces are moving. And at the end, this is the factory. But the people, when look our work, they don't see a factory here. But if you don't make a factory, our work is garbage. Must be a balance between everything. And this is in the landscape. You can make there a factory. And this is a Magma. It's two different systems. This is AutoCAD. This is wood, carton for models. And this is papier mâché and CATIA. It's two different systems, two different computers, two different material on the model, really in a very, very precise dance together. Water and rocks. Each of the pieces have one specific function. Acoustic diffuser on the own concrete. Big, small. You remember the church, a lot of projects. Small, very small, and here a huge space for more than 3,500 people. Construction, very cheaper structure, like industrial pieces. Two different material, two different programs, AutoCAD and CATIA. And people, always people. Esther Ceballos, Andreas Weiner, yes, Fernando Merino, always we work and try to make the best thing that we can. We patented different pieces for just because there is 75,000 screws through the waterproof membrane, and this can be very dangerous. And we invented and patented one piece. Always we try to make in each of the buildings some invention, and we patented them normally. This is the first event on the Magma. And the Audi make the presentation for all the world. This happened 12 years ago or more, 13 years ago. And they make the presentation for all the world. And they spend in euros, or now it's about dollars, about 3 million in 45 days. And the building is a machine for make money. And this is the magma. These are the two geometries working together. The space inside, acoustic diffusion in the on concrete, light and shadow, and the space. Here, there is a partitions. You can make small spaces, big spaces, and this is the space. Something the light comes from the ceiling, another space, lobby. I really like, don't see too much the light, don't see the installation. You can, and this is in Taipei for LKP company, for Mr. Ko. And he invited us to study one tower. And the tower is like that because they have quick earth. And we don't make a building with columns. We make a building with walls. There are boxes coming up and down. These are huge houses. Each apartment have about 1,000 square meters. All the videos that you see, we produce inside to our office or with our partners. This is very commercial. It's completely different to the video of the church.